My dear beloved citizens of Sri Lanka, on behalf of the Methodist Church Sri Lanka, I would like to place before you the following thoughts for your prayerful consideration. Once again, our beloved motherland has been plunged into a political turmoil and also political uncertainty. This is a grave moment in our nation, and it is no doubt that people of all religions will have to turn to their beliefs in order to seek something that is more powerful and approachable in the divine realm. We as Christians are always encouraged in the Holy Scriptures to pray to our God for our rulers, our governments, and our nation. And therefore, leaving behind all our political affiliations, leaving behind our own political figures that we favor, I urge all of you to turn to our living God and seek His divine intervention right at this time in our country and nation. It is sad that our innocent citizens of this country have been brought into this state of affairs due to the failure of our political leadership. I do not intend to point fingers at anyone at this point because I am not on a seat of judgment. But certainly, the people of this nation are now deeply hurt and are feeling that they have been misled, they have been very badly let down, and the confidence that they had in certain political personalities has been brought to naught. I appeal to all our political leaders in this country to act with restraint and to act in a manner that is honorable and truthful before our living God. The people of this nation are people who need political leadership. But the political leadership must ensure that their performance will always be done in according to the deepest needs of our nation at any time. The needs may change, but the desire to see a movement from a moment of despair to a movement of hope is very essential. And therefore, whoever that may be in power while I speak these words to our nation and especially to the people called Methodists and Christians in Sri Lanka, I appeal to all the political leaders who are in conflict with each other and who are seeking to gain power and the seats of power in the government and in the political arena to do what is only right and acceptable, to do only what is democratic, though democracy is not a perfect system. The people of this country have always believed in a democratic system. The failure of political leaders in carrying out a democratic rule in this country has been very evidently clear, and it is very disappointing. And I appeal that you would safeguard all the people of this land, whether they be joining hands with you in your political thinking and ideologies, or whether they oppose you, or whether they belong to that silent majority. It is your responsibility to protect democracy and also ensure the peaceful life for the people to live in Sri Lanka. It is no doubt that we are now in a constitutional controversy, and we, the civil society, is waiting to see how you, the political leaders, will resolve this constitutional conflict. I appeal to all of you that you would not do anything unconstitutional, no matter who you are, no matter what power and authority you may have, no matter how many number of people you have behind you. Please uphold the sacredness of a constitution that we have preserved in this land, in the rules and traits of democracy. And I pray that people of this land will soon go out of this misery into a land of hope, into a land of peace, and into a land where all people can live in harmony. Already it has fallen into my ears. Certain segments of the society are making statements which are utterly uncalled for. They make statements highlighting religious and ethnic barriers. I appeal to you that whoever that would sit in that chair or chairs of power in our country will not encourage such statements with hatred speech to be made in this land, so that we will not have to face another sad conflict and a war that destroys lives and property. I also appeal to all the government officials to act impartially, especially the police and the other law enforcing authorities. Please look after the people of this land and not allow unruly elements to carry out any destructive activity. I appeal to all the Christians and especially the people called Methodists in Sri Lanka to be on your knees, praying to our great God and praying to Christ Jesus, the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings, and may He reign and rule in our country over and above our human rulers. May God bless you. Thank you.